What's up everybody out there in YouTube land? Jose once again from PetRockMedia.com, back with another video today. And today we're going to take a look at a brand new lens that we just purchased to go along with our Canon R5. It's very reasonably priced currently, going for $100 off, and in my opinion is a no-brainer if you're looking to add additional lenses to your RF kit. What lens is that? Let's talk about it. Alright everybody, once again, welcome back to the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you stopping on by. Again, today we're going to be talking about a brand new lens, an RF mount Canon lens that we just recently picked up today. Currently, Canon is offering a $100 off instant rebate on this particular lens. It is one of their RF lineup. It's the non-L series lens, so that could be giving it away. There's only a few lenses out there that Canon is producing for the RF mount that are non-L series lenses that offer great optics, great results, and doesn't break the bank. So if that type of content interests you, you want to learn a little bit more about photography, cinematography, videography, tech, tips, gaming, you name it, anything technology related, gaming related, and so forth, this is the channel for you. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and punch that bell icon so that way you will be notified each and every time we post content to the channel or go live. So in a recent video, and I'm going to leave it in one of the corners, we recently talked about a brand new camera that we just added to our studio, and that is the Canon R5. Now the Canon R5 combination that we purchased was the L series 24-105 lens. That lens is pretty incredible in it in itself, but it is a little bit big. It doesn't slip very easily into a small camera bag, which if you want to learn what my favorite camera bag is for street photography, we just did a video on the channel as well, and I'll leave it in one of the corners cards as well for you to check out. So I was looking for a pretty compact lens, and currently the lens that we're going to look at today is running at $100 off an instant rebate of $100. And that led me to purchase this lens versus the brand new Nifty 50 that they released for the RF mount, the 50mm 1.8. So that hint right there should give you kind of a little bit more as to what this lens is going to be. So the lens we're looking at today is this bad boy right here, the Canon RF 35mm 1.8 Macro IS STM. Now we haven't opened it out of the box, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the box and then I'm going to switch over and be filming on my Canon R5 and utilizing this lens right here just so you can get an idea as to what type of video results you're going to get. Now again, these are very preliminary results. I'm not going to do a whole lot of heavy grading, things like that, because I'm going to put this lens through a few tests and then release future videos regarding how I feel about the photography side of it, the videography, and so forth. So again, if you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button and punch that bell icon so that way you can follow up with us as we go through the review of this lens in its entirety. So let's go ahead and get this box opened. And again, as I mentioned, right now Best Buy and along with other major retailers are running the Canon instant rebate promotion right now, which is $100 off. This lens typically retails for $499, and right now it's currently going for $100 off at $399. First, you'll see quite a bit of packaging. The lens right here. Now, one of the first things you're going to notice when you do unbox this lens, if you do purchase it, is that it's very minimalistic packaging. And what I mean by that is that you get the box. When you open it up, you get all of that bubble wrap, and the lens is just kind of wrapped in it, and then the lens is then placed into this clear bag right here. And then inside that bag is obviously the lens, and it already has the lens hood, so it'll feel a little bit as if it's a used lens, because a lot of times when you get lenses, you know, you have kind of like a holder that holds the lens in place. Potentially it has a pouch to hold the lens, maybe a lens hood, things like that. Just to let you know though, this lens does not come packaged that way. So if you get a lens and you're thinking, hey, wait a minute, this lens feels as if it's used, it's not. That's how it comes from Canon. That's how it's packaged. Occasionally they will offer a lens hood combination if you buy it from like B&H, or sometimes if you buy it used, they could have bought it that way. But this lens, I bought it brand new from Best Buy, and it does not come packaged that way. So just a heads up, if you do buy this lens, the packaging is very minimal, and it does feel less than what you're used to if you're used to purchasing more expensive glass. So just keep that in mind. And again, there's nothing else in the box. Just the box, the bubble wrap, and the lens itself. this lens also does activate as a macro lens. So right there, you'll see the minimum focusing distance. And then on the other side, you'll see the different buttons that are on there. There's two of them. One is for the autofocus, manual or automatic focus. And then the other one is for the stabilizer, which you can see right there. Another thing that I do like about this lens is the metal mount that it comes with. You can see that right there. One thing right off the bat for this lens is that it is extremely light. So taking a look at the lens though, it is made out of primarily plastic. Obviously there's the metal mount that goes to the camera, which is great. It's going to add to the life of the lens itself and the durability of it. But the body itself is pretty plasticky feeling. But again, it does not feel cheap. It feels very sturdy in the hands. Again, the rings and the clicks sound awesome. There's what the front lens looks like, the front element. So overall, this lens right out of the box feels pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put it on my R5 and I'm going to switch it into video, and you're going to see what the video capabilities of this lens right out of the box is going to look like. So hang tight, and here we go. We're about to switch over to the Canon R5. So now you're seeing footage directly out of the Canon R5 shooting in HQ mode 4K. So it's the downsampled 8K. And this is what it's going to look like right out of the camera, with a little bit of light grading, recorded in C-Log. And I think the camera looks pretty good. I think the footage is coming out pretty great. Again, obviously right now it's super early. We literally just unboxed it, slapped it on the EOS R5, and now we're getting this footage right now. But from what I can see, it looks pretty good. Now we're gonna try a little bit autofocus test to see how fast and quick it does. Right now it's on the eye autofocus like I use for photography. So we're gonna see how quick it can autofocus when I'm utilizing this lens, and see if you can hear the focus breathing if there's any. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna utilize the Canon L glass, and let's see how fast it focuses. So not the fastest, but could you hear the motor focusing in and out? And you let me know in the comments down below what you think. So this is just a quick video test for this particular lens. It's shot at 1.8. I'm shooting in 23.976 p, if you will. So right now I'm shooting at f1.8 again, ISO 400, and shutter speed 1/48 of a second. Let me know again what you think in the comments down below, what this footage looks like coming straight out of the Canon R5 with the brand new 35mm f1.8 STM IS lens from Canon, the RF mount. Now let's switch back to the main camera body, which is the Fujifilm X-T4. So what did you think of the footage? Now what I believe to be is right off the bat, you can see the blurred out background, the bokeh if you will, on the lenses. The Canon 35mm has a slight edge in that particular department, but again, it all depends on how you set it up and how you shoot. This is an f2 lens, the other one's an f1.8 lens, so you know, you really want to take a close look at what you think, if that f2 is really going to suit your needs, or if you need that 1.8 or shallower when it comes to your video. But that wraps up this quick video, everybody. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the brand new lens that we're going to be utilizing here at the studio. I'll be doing more testing, I'll be doing more photos with that lens, and we'll be making future videos about the lens and comparing it to another lens that we have here that's an older EF lens. And I'm not going to tell you, it's not a 50mm, but it's an older pancake lens that's 40mm that I bought and would use with my old Canon film cameras. So again, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about that, hit that subscribe button. Thank each and every one of you again for stopping on by. I'll catch each and every one of you beautiful human beings in the next video. Peace.